Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In this video I will talk about the so-called comprehensive gun control laws. And why is that? Well, I have one article coming from USA Today and I have a little meme, or at least a little picture that I thought it was very revealing, and it could be used to counter this comprehensive. When I hear comprehensive control, I feel like throwing up, just so you know. I will tell you what I think about guns. I'm going to talk about firearms, mainly in the United States of America and everywhere else. To what extent we should be allowed to have, how many, if we need to be registered, and under what conditions we should not be allowed to own firearms, or the government should not know what kind of firearms we have and how many. For instance, I'm going to tell you my take on this, how I would see this and why. And then I will go into this little article here coming from USA Today, where they tell us what kind of comprehensive gun controls laws were rolling out in January 1st, 2025. And I will draw your attention from the get-go that they are based on incidents, not on the general rule. That is, if you hit with a car a deer, a deer or a buck, right, which should probably exterminate all the bucks so we don't have accidents related to hitting deer anymore. This is the argument. Or if you have someone, being hit by a truck or a tractor on the freeway, we should ban freeways or cars, or maybe people driving all together. So let me show you first the title of these two things. First, here it is: the new gun laws rolling out in multiple states on January 1st, 2025. Here's what to know. This comes from the USA Today. Now, the whole argument in all this little thing here is the comprehensive gun control is a good thing because it happens sometime at a population of 330 million people. Now, you can say, well, some of them are children. Correct. So let's get about 280 million people. All right. I'm just assuming that about 50 million people are below or under the age of 18, or not even, because children sometimes have access to garbage like knives or drugs or guns or cars or who knows what, or Twitter or internet to abuse other children. So, or hurt their feelings, and then the other guys could commit something because of the bullying, how they call it nowadays. Instead of growing balls, these guys are banning people from being whatever they want to be. All right, but hey, if I feel hurt by you watching this video, I should ban you. It seems like that's the logic. So this is the guns here are based on the comprehensive gun control laws. Say in 2024, there have been nearly 500 mass shootings, according to a database maintained by Gun Violence America. Now, mass shooting, I think, defines to a shooting of 2 people or something like that. So it's not, you might think mass shooting is above 5, something like 4 people. Any shooting is bad, or evil, how you want to, whatever term you want to use, okay? But they just lower the standard, so they increase the stats. And I'm going to show you, these guys make the point, 1 incident, 5 incidents in a, as I said, population of 330 million people. They tell you that, all right? So let's see what the meme says, because they want to make you, for instance, in this article, they say that you should, while you drive a car, or while you park your car at work and you have the handgun in your glove box, let's say, compartment, you have it over there, it has to be secured. If you drive on the highway, your gun must be secured somewhere. Then secured, with all the pug mechanism, that if someone stops you and wants to fuck you up, before you react and defend yourself and your family, you need about 5 minutes to take all those locks, keys, put the bullets in and pump, and then get ready. Well, that defeats the purpose of self-defense. Hey, Israel has that right, regardless, all right? We, not really. So, this is the point. They want us. Why? Because one guy at work did something bad. His gun was stolen and used from his car being in the works parking lot. 1 incident, 5 incidents, 100 incidents. Doesn't really matter on a 330 million people population, including time. It doesn't happen every day, 500,000 times. All right, so they make one, this is something I learned in the United States of America's colleges. They take one special case, special, little one, and then they try to destroy the entire rule. Let's say, well, humans are bipeds. That means they walk on two legs, limbs. Some drag another one extra. You know what I mean? So they say no, actually no, because there are some people who walk on all. I'm sorry, I had a bath, shower, whatever, and then I always, after I shave and all this, I'm sweating. I don't like that, but hey, some people like sweaty. I don't. So what they do, they say no, because some people like or walk on four limbs. Therefore, this special case, instead of reinforcing the general rule of us humans being bipeds, it infirms it. So you can't say we humans are bipeds because of 25 cases globally. The same with the guns. And what do? Instead of saying, wait a minute, let's see what guns are, and maybe it's a behavioral situation here. Maybe it's a culture not of owning guns, something else. Maybe it's too many pills. Maybe the food has something to do with it. Maybe mental illness causes something. I know sometimes there are some evil people over there who will have the guns. We will not have the guns to defend ourselves. First, my reason for owning guns is to defend myself from anyone who wants to attack me. In case that person comes with a deadly weapon, if it comes just with a fist, I don't have any problem with that. I'm still young, I'm still trained, I can fuck him up. Most of the time, I guess. I'm not the world champion here. Nevertheless, to defend myself, that's the main goal. Do I need to have a handgun with 5 bullets in it? I should have whatever handgun or automatic weapons I want. Any with 3,000 bullets in it if I want. Okay? That's my view on this. And I'm going to continue telling you what my view is. But let me show you if the guns, this is the argument, like with my body, my choice thing. I'll explain that too. If guns kill people, let me show you this little, let me see if I can pull it out here. Where are you, baby doll? Is this the one? No, let me get it out. Here is this smart little thing. If guns kill people, pencils misspell words, cars drive drunk, and spoons make people fat. I think this is the best argument against these imbeciles. So if guns kill people, then pencils obviously misspell, cars drive by themselves, and spoons make people fat. It's not that people behind this commit these kind of things. So what are you going to do? You're going to ban pencils, cars, spoons. Remember, if you ban guns, you're going to ban guns for everyone, but the bad people will have it. So when the bad people show up with a gun at my house, I will use my is that what I'm going to use? Or call the police who's going to show up about, I don't know, at least 3 minutes after I'm all cold. Is that what's going to be? I don't want that. My rights. This is how I see this gun control thing. I should be allowed, if I'm a law-abiding citizen, that is, I don't have a felony, with a deadly weapon or a rape or something, a felony, I should be allowed to own whatever gun I want. What do I mean by that? I shouldn't own a bazooka or a tank. Even though the police has an automatic weapons, if the police has automatic weapons, I should have automatic weapons. How many I want? If I want 3,000, I should be allowed to have 3,000 automatic weapons. The government should not know how many I have. The government should not know how when I purchase them. Yeah, they have to check if I'm, verify my mental stability. That's and my criminal history. These are the only 2 things that are requirements. The getting your fingerprints, no, not that. So you should be checked, verified on maybe FBI as they do it. Verify your criminal history. You don't have a felony, bye-bye. Or I don't know. That's the, I think, misdemeanor. It's a different story. And then, of course, mental health issue. Mental health issue, unfortunately, nowadays, a lot of people have a mental health issue if they have mood swings or something. That's called mental health, bipolar and all that. Well, I'm going to go from a certain position because some people get angry or something happens or get in arguments and some people snap. I'm not trying to argue in their favor. I'm just saying that you don't need a mental health issue to get crazy for about 5 minutes and do something bad. It happened to you. It happened to me. I'm not talking about handguns here. All right? So the argument, I have the gun not to go hunting. That's not what it was intended in the Constitution. All right? That's not what is intended. Another argument these imbeciles are putting forward is, well, why don't you take your musket over there and use the, those kind of weapons that they had over there? Why do you need an automatic weapon? I need an automatic weapon because it's my business. You don't want one? Don't buy one. All right? That's how freedom works. It's not like, I don't like apples. Why do you eat an apple? You should not eat an apple. Ban all apples. This is their mentality. And if I should use only the muskets, okay, black powder, whatever, rifles, then maybe the media should stop using internet. Or maybe, I don't know, the television should not be over there for communicating the news, because those times were only newspapers. So they were referring only newspapers and verbal communication or transmission of information. Right? Maybe they shouldn't use computers at all because they help you. So mass media, the freedom, it should be limited. And so on. You can go on with this. Now, my body, my choice. They use, why do I use this? Just an example with particular cases, special cases, trying to make a policy for the general rule. They say, well, how about my body, my choice? Okay, my body, my choice, that means I can go on the White House lawn and take a shit or walk naked on the White House's lawn. My body, my choice. I have urges. Or let's say I'm with my girlfriend and I'm going by White House over there and we have the urge of making love, rough love, and we go over there. Should we do it right there in front of the White House? No, there are laws why you indecent exposure. Let's say there's no children around. Why shouldn't I be allowed to walk naked or get at it? You see, by my body, my choice, my urges, my choice, it doesn't work that way. Now, if I want to castrate myself, we're going to have a problem. I guarantee you the mental health institutions will be notified and the police will stop me. My body, my choice. Why only piercing certain parts is okay, but not flagellating? Oh, sorry, now it's legal to flagellate yourself under the self-identification garbage. So again, they say over there in my body, my choice, in the abortion, it's just how about in the cases of incest and rape? Yeah, okay. Well, we all agree. Abortion, yeah, should be legal 100% in case of rape or incest, 100%. But the percentage is less than 1% of the cases of rape. How about not rape, of abortion? Where's the 99 point something? One night stand? I disagree with that. It's a culture that allows this kind of thing. The same thing with the weapons. It's a culture. They want me to secure my guns while I'm driving my car. Just so you know, I'm always armed. I disagree with any limitations of me carrying a gun, going in a public building, stadium, governmental institution, school or education, university campuses. I should be allowed to carry my gun if I'm in good standing, criminally, I'm talking, and mentally. I'm a free person. You should not know what kind of gun I carry over there. Right? And actions are punished based on that. Oh, you say prevention? Well, with prevention, how about the cars? Don't drive them at 75 miles per hour or whatever your speed limit, which I disagree with, is in your state. Let's say we make it 5 miles per hour, but even with 5 miles per hour, you're carrying a big tank of sometimes 15 or to 17 gallons, or if you drive a truck, even more, of highly explosive gasoline substances that you can really cause a lot of problems. And with 5 miles per hour, if you roll over a human being, you kill them with a big truck, don't you think? So why shouldn't we just ban it? Hey, while we are at it, why shouldn't we ban, let's say, bicycles? Because if you ride your bicycle on the street, maybe a car driving more than 5 miles per hour will hit you and kill you. How about when you drive a car, you wear a helmet and a pussy pad, an elbow pads, and a mouth? How about that? No? You see, I want to be able to carry my gun wherever I want. I'm a free person. What kind of gun I should? Yeah, thank you very much. I should have whatever gun I'm. As I said, I'm not going for a tank, a cannon, a bazooka. I understand that could, allow bad people do bad stuff, and good people, if they get crazy, cause a lot of damage. You say, well, what do you mean you can cause a lot of damage with an automatic weapon? It is. Well, like that, we ban everything. And if you can ban something I do or I want, then I can be able to do the same thing to you. And you say, well, it's about the good, the common good. Have you seen how the pandemic common good mandates worked? Well, I don't want that one. Why? Because there are going to be some people in charge of all of us with comprehensive gun control. I'm against that. I told you, there are some groups, some situations where you should not own a gun. Maybe temporarily, we all make mistakes. If I, let's say, commit a crime, unfortunately, whatever reason it is, and then what happens? I get in prison, I do my time, I have a felony. After how many years I should not be allowed, after I'm released from prison, after how many years that just wanes away? I will not be able to have it for the rest of my life, I'm not a gun, or I don't know, after 15 years of good conduct in a society, I should be, again, allowed to have a gun. I mean, after all, we don't have here the original sin anymore, do we? It seems like here if you step wrong way, one time, you should not have guns. Accidents, this is an infantile mentality. We should eliminate crime, or we should eliminate this kind of, I would like that, but that is unicorns and other things, that kind of mentality. It's an infantile, childish mentality. You will always have bad people over there with access to bad stuff. And what you do, you disarm us. I'm not here to defend myself to go hunting. I'm to defend myself from other threats. Could be people, could be governments, could be institutions, could be groups, could be many other reasons. That's why I need a gun. And as I said, I always carry a gun with me. So come and check me out. All right, my friends. Now I have only these guns. Just kidding. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.